Confirmed. No life forms registering on this base except us and the Silurians.
The Headless Monks aren't alive. They don't register as life forms.
Doesn't make sense. You can't just cook yourself a Time Lord.
Of course not. But you gave them one hell of a start and they've been working very hard ever since.
And yet they gave in so easily. Does this not bother anyone else? Oh, she worried the baby would have a time head. She said that...
Only you would ignore the instincts of a mother.
Or the instincts of a coward. This is too easy. There's something wrong.
Why even do it? Even if you could get your hands on a brand new Time Lord, what for?
A weapon?
Why would a Time Lord be a weapon?
Well, they've seen you.
Me?
Mr. Maldavar, you're right. This was too easy. We should get back to the others.
I'd say she's human, going by the life support software. She climbed out of the suit. Like, she forced her way out. She must be incredibly strong.
I see you accessed our files. Do you understand it? Oh, don't worry. I'm a long way away. But I like to keep tabs on you. The child, then. What do you think?
What is she?
Hope. Hope in this endless, bitter war.
War. Against who?
Against you, Dr. Turner.
What's that?
Force field.
And those are the doors. Locking.
Apparently we're not leaving.
Is that the monks?
Oh, dear God. That's the attack prayer.
Quick, come with me.
Commander Strax,
I'm trying to seal off this area of the lighting grid.
this is where we'll make our stand. Clear lines of sight on all approaches.
Rory, no offense to the others, but you let them all die first, okay?
You're so Scottish.
Centurion, you're needed. There should be some plasma pistols somewhere. They left everything.
And find them, boy!
She's definitely a girl.
Oh, stop it.
She's definitely a girl. Oh, stop it. Yes, this is the one where Amy has a baby. About time, too. It feels like she's been pregnant for years, centuries even. And of course, the baby turns out to be River Song, I think. Quite a revelation, perhaps later in this episode, which is called A Good Man Goes to War. I remember watching this episode in the retro bar near the embankment. I think that's where it's located. And they were doing, I think, a Doctor Who screening up in the pub. And yeah, the main thing I remember actually about this episode is being absolutely shocked by the end credits, which informed me that the next episode would be called Let's Kill Hitler. I think I may have spoken about sort of unusual titles in this period before, but I think this probably tops them all. Let's Kill Hitler, but that's for next time. But I believe there was a gap in the transmission. I think there was like a first part of the season and a second part of the season. I don't know whether this was perhaps shown before Christmas, and maybe the rest of the season came after. I can't quite remember, but there was definitely a pause. I remember there being a pause. I usually remember pauses in my life. And as one gets older, one comes to appreciate pauses in exciting things happening. And I think this was exciting. It introduced the Pater Noster gang there, didn't it? We saw Vastra, the Silurian, and Strax, the very funny Sontaran, and Vastra's girlfriend, Jenny. And I can't remember what those monk people were about. There seemed to have been a lot of monks in Doctor Who recently. But I'm sure they probably had a pivotal role in the plot. I thought the eye patch lady was very good. I really liked the way she said, the war against you, Doctor. Real sort of venom in that performance. I wish I could remember the actress's name now, but she was very famous, I believe. But apart from that, I can't really remember much more about it. But I know the revelation that River Song was Amy and Rory's baby was the biggest sort of shock of all, really. So much going on in these episodes. Hard to keep tabs of it all, but it's definitely a season I will need to revisit very soon. A good man goes to war, Doctor.